don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a year.
Exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid. Yo.
What's up, homeboy?
What is going on, my brother? What's up, y'all?
Yeah, man. Here we are. In the place to be.
It's a brownout. Well, it's always a brownout, but
yeah. No doubt.
What did I call us last week? Something about Los Negros.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say with you, I don't know what the hell you might have said.
Word up. Welcome to another edition of the No Holds Barred Sports Show.
Yes, sir.
I am your 3-time Hall of Famer, King Mega, one half of Los Negros, with my partner,
none other than the OG of the bunch, the senior of the bunch. Yes, sir. As you see, the bounty hunter. He started it all. Then we came through with the urban legends. God rest the dead. My brother Cold Cash D. We was the Watts brother. Well, I was Cowboy Willie Watts. He was Luther Theers for Gals Championship Wrestling.
Love it.
And then we came through my boy Chili Willie from the ECW original, became Black Bart Watts. And then me and Chili Willie came together to form the American Gangsters, Frank and Nicky, and rode off into the sunset, baby.
Yes, sir. Oh, I messed up. It's Black McAfee's in the building. Tank top. Black McAfee.
Okay.
I'm gonna get on the show one day. Oh, you call it Black? That's right. I'm Black McAfee with the tank top. I got to get on. Get like you singing name though, and I gotta cut a little bit and so I can flex when I'm on Pat McAfee.
Hey man, you just gotta put that work in, baby. Gotta put that work in.
I know. I'm just I ain't there yet, but give me a couple months.
Oh yeah, it don't happen. No, believe me, man. Like I said, man. I want to shout out to I don't do a lot of advertising for people, but it's a new. I don't know if it's new. I think in the Florida area they're around the Body 20. Want to shout out Body 20. I go there in that 20-minute workout. For anybody that got one in your area, give them a try, and I guarantee you will be impressed with what they do. I mean, it's amazing on how something that is only 20 minutes long is so doggone that kicks your butt like it does, but it does. 20 minutes, Body 20. It's in your area. Give them a shout out. Look them up. Try them out. You won't be disappointed.
Body 20, yes, sir. Let's say we get on to some little taste tests.
Yeah, go ahead and do your thing. I'm trying to still send out some stuff.
Right.
Sometimes senior neighbors, we're a little slow. I'm a little bit behind, so you go ahead and jump that off.
Or that CP time. Senior CP.
Yeah. That.
I got something new hit the streets.
Okay.
Rise Fuel. They're always pretty good. The Rainbow Sherbet.
Rise got pretty good stuff. I rock with Rise.
I like Rainbow Sherbet, but as far as like drinks and stuff, not a fan. But Rise is pretty good. So I figured I'd give it a shot.
Yeah, right. You usually can't go wrong with Rise.
Yeah. So to go a little, see how she sound. Oh yeah.
Okay.
You know what's next?
She passed
before you smell it.
No. The look started, and then the smell, and then once all them two tests passed, then you can taste it.
You gotta smell it first. Got to
smell it.
All right. It smells like rainbow sherbet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, smells pretty good.
Okay.
See what she tastes like. Okay. Let me give it another one. Hold on.
All right, all right. Got the lip action going.
Huh?
So you got the lip action going. Okay.
You know, it tastes good. Smacking them lips.
Yeah.
It tastes pretty good. It tastes just like rainbow sherbet.
Okay. Well, at least it tastes like what it's supposed to be.
It tastes like what it's supposed to be like. So in that regard, I give it a 9. But since I'm not a big rainbow sherbet drink person, I give it a 7. But it definitely tastes like rainbow sherbet for real.
I mean, okay, well, that's always a positive if it tastes like what it's advertising. That is definitely
Yep, for real. I wish they had you ever try Bluebell ice cream?
I'm not a great big ice cream eater, but it's funny you talk about sherbets because when I eat ice cream, it's normally orange sherbet.
All right. Well, that's funny, of course.
I do like butter pecan is decent. I can do butter, but I'm just not a great big ice cream eater.
You gotta try next time you're in the store. Look for Bluebell pineapple sherbet.
Bluebell what?
Pineapple sherbet.
Okay, I will just based on what you're saying.
Yes.
I'm actually going. I haven't bought nothing new in a while. Pretty much, the bottle tells. Even turning it backward, the body tells on itself. It is a 18-year age gimmick. So it's a higher end one. It ain't just a regular that bottle. What you seen?
That's right.
So you know.
Cheers.
And like you seen, I can drink it just like I'm drinking a drink. No facial make or nothing. That is a good drink.
That's the best.
But I did add a little something to the party tonight.
Whoa! I ain't singing there with a.
Yeah, I have one more left, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and finish that one. And what best to finish it on than No Holds Barred Sports?
That's right.
So, but yeah, man. Other than that, man, it's yeah, you know, I've always gave that, you know, 8 and up. Same thing. It's just a good drink. It's a good sipping drink. That's what I do in my. Hey,
what's up?
Hey, see, that's my sister. That's my sister. How you doing, baby girl? I love you. Butter pecan is a good one. I'm just not a big ice cream eater. And as I got older, I found out I was a little lactose intolerant. So that helped me stop eating ice cream.
I love me some ice cream, but I'm kind of like I can't mess with it late at night. Then I get the
whoever's with you ain't gonna enjoy the company.
For real. But try that pineapple sherbet. Trust me on that one. Crack. It's crack.
Okay, well, we don't have our other little partner to try his normal sexy beers, as I like to call it. So we're gonna jump right on into it.
Jump right into it.
And as we know, Kenny's Corner jumps it off. So I did watch some UFC this weekend. That main event was Pereira, and I'm just horrible with names, but it was a great fight. The other guy, he embraces the whole warrior mentality, has the whole ponytail up top gimmick. I mean, I can't think of that guy. What the hell is that guy? Look that up for me while I'm talking, man. That other guy, Pereira fought. And Pereira is the one. Pereira is the one that beat Stylebender. Who?
Yuri.
Yeah, he's like a Russian cat, man.
Prochazka.
Yeah. But when I tell you they went out there to fight, it was a good fight. Pereira ended up knocking him out. It was probably a questionable stoppage because they said the guy. But the guy, one thing I'll give the guy.
What's up, Miss Bitch? In the building.
One thing I'll give the guy was like, yeah, man, I was knocked out. It wasn't a quick stoppage. I was knocked out. So the guy, he owned up to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was a good fight. It was some other decent fights on there. I don't know the little chick that was not the semi-main, but the semi-main was a good fight too. It was a guy from he fought a Russian guy, and like I said, like, them names is just they kill me. But the semi-main was a great fight too.
Yeah.
It was a good fight. And then they had a female that was the co-main. A semi-main was a female, and the co-main was the Russian guy, and then of course Pereira, the one who the first one to beat Stylebender, Alessandro, he ended up winning the light heavyweight title in the main event. But getting to some boxing, man. What's going on, brother?
Surfer J, what's up, fam?
Yeah, what's up, Surfer J? Man.
Yes, sir.
I watched James Toney fight Razor Ruddock.
Oh my God!
What
show was this?
It was a pay-per-view, bro. And they did it in Jamaica.
What was it, $5?
No, it should have been they should have been giving the pay-per-view away. Looked like they fought in an armory, but to be honest, it looked like it was an armory. And Thriller put it on. So you know what Thriller does? Thriller does a concert before the main. So they had a Beanie Man since they was in Jamaica.
Okay.
Bro, let me tell you, when I seen the freaking security guards helping James Toney go down the steps to the ramp. When he was coming down the fucking aisle, and he had to take a step down, he reached over and grabbed the security guard, grabbed his arm, and kind of held him. He was leaning to walk down the freaking steps.
Are you serious? Oh my God.
James is 55 and Razor Ruddock is 59. And the only thing I can give him is that takes a lot of to test the fortitude to get in the ring at 59 and 55 years old. But bruh, James Toney still at 55, you could see his muscle. Yeah, right. James Toney, you can see where his muscle hadn't deteriorated yet. So he was fat. He was pot belly as hell, but you can still see little like traps, and you can see but freaking Razor Ruddock, bro. I thought, and he tried to have a tight shirt on before the fight during the press conference. I had to do a double take because I thought it was a woman standing up there with no bra on, bro. No, it was that bad, bro. I had to double take. I mean, his breast was literally, his chest was breast, bro.
Because I remember, like, after he retired, and I saw him maybe a few years after.
Yeah, he fought. I'd seen him one of his earlier fights, like 4 or 5 years ago. He tried to fight,
and he put on some weight.
Yeah,
said,
bro. When he like the muscle deterioration had started with him. He I mean, like, arms was like when you still got little was straight up and down. His I mean, it kind of looked, like this, bro. It was like it was. It's hard to even talk about. And then to watch him try because he was known for the smash punch where he kind of threw a jumping hook / uppercut. And bro, he threw one and Tony ducked, bro, and he did a circle, almost fell down. And bro, every time the bell ring, every time they fought a 6-round fight, every time the bell ring, he'd walk back to the corner. I'm talking Ruddock. All I pictured was Fred Sanford. You remember when Fred Sanford did the walk and he did it? That's exactly how he walked. He did the side to side, walking back. I said, good night. And it was a pay-per-view, bro.
That's crazy.
And both of them guys were known fighters. Both of them fought for titles. They probably didn't make a whole lot of money. So I guess if they did what they did, they probably needed the money. So for that reason, you don't knock them. But man, for somebody who didn't know what they used to do and how good they used to be turn over and watch that, they probably like, what in the hell is boxing doing? Like, I mean, and they had to fight in Jamaica because they probably wouldn't have licensed neither one of them. Because if you listen to James Toney talk, you'll definitely say that man don't never need to take another punch in the head.
Wow.
But
this looks bad.
Oh, you just Googled it? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I did watch it. As far as a 59-year-old and a 55-year-old fighting, not bad. You know, not horrible. But as far as boxing goes itself, yeah, it was horrible. But you know, like I said, I've seen those guys in their prime and know what a monster James Toney was.
Yep.
Ruddock couldn't punch. Ruddock had a very light, soft chin, and if you hit him first, you probably knocked him out. And you know, so that was his problem. He knocked some guys out. Him and Mike had two classic hardcore fights. I think Lennox Lewis knocked him out in one round, and he had Tommy Morrison knocked out on his feet, and Tommy Morrison threw a crazy punch and ended up knocking him out. So yeah, Ruddock never could win the big fight. Andre, that is that's next weekend. That is next weekend. That should be a very interesting fight. I think Andre can give Benavidez trouble, but because of his awkward style, but I mean, if everybody knows Benavidez can punch, and if Benavidez hit him, that fight could be over quick, or it could turn into an ugly fight where Andre is doing his thing, you know, and in and out and slick punching, and you know, I don't know. You know, I'm anxious to see that fight. We got this Thursday. We got what's his name?
What's his name?
Shakur Stevens. Shakur Stevens is actually fighting this Thursday. He's fighting a kid named Edwin Alessandro out of the Dominican, and what everybody's saying, all the boxing puns and reporters, and they saying this is not a easy fight for Shakur. They saying like this guy is he's hungry and he can fight. I mean, he can actually fight. It ain't nobody that ain't something that. So I'm anxious to see that fight also.
If it's going to be that, not even close, but competitive. Right, I understand the nonsense behind it, but why are you doing it on a Thursday? Like I
don't understand what Top Rank does, man. Like I said, I mean, they never would get Crawford the Earl Spence fight. He goes on his own, gets to fight, and we see what he does. He makes history. He tried to fight Pacquiao when they both was under Top Rank, and Bob Arum flat out said, "I do not want Pacquiao to fight that fight. It's not a safe fight for him." And Pacquiao, he would let him fight anybody, but for whatever reason, he doesn't want to put the push on dark-skinned people.
I was gonna say us, but yeah. Yep, it's true.
I won't say minorities because he loves Mexicans. He loves Mexicans.
Yes.
He has said out of his mouth, they make money, and they people, and you know, they go to fights, they buy fights,
they travel,
and they travel with the
Yep. You see
Let me see.
You see your boy, not your boy, but Nurmagomedov got suspended from Bellator for 6 months.
For what?
Juice.
Wow. I mean, they say Connor's back in the U.S. USADA testing pool. I'm anxious to hear what comes out of that because I don't give a damn what nobody say. He was juicing.
Yep.
And as far as like I said, David Haney and Regis Prograis, their fight is in December. That should be a real big fight. I think Lomachenko and Kambosos are trying to finalize their deal to fight each other. So from the end of the year up to the start of the first of the year, you know, seems like we're gonna have some good fights coming out. Yeah. Still ain't heard a date or if it's actually going down on T-Bud and Spence rematch. I know they stripped. IBF took one of his titles. They stripped him of the IBF title because they got a guy named Jarrett Boots Ennis who is a monster also. Mind you, of a younger Crawford, man. Switch hits. you can fight, and they made it mandatory for Terrence. And Terrence, bottom line was like, I'm just looking for big fights, and the money's not there. I mean, they call it. A lot of people saying he's ducking, and it's wrong for you to do that. But I mean, he's 36 years old, and he said, my last, I guess, 1, 2, 3 fights, I want money. And I don't blame him, because Terrence, from what I've heard, Terrence did right by his money, but Terrence really didn't make big money in his career. Like, Top Rank just did not use Terrence the way they should have used Terrence Crawford.
And for somebody who, he's undefeated, and
he'd already won. He'd already been undisputed at 140.
Yeah, and
he'd been a champion at 135. He was undisputed at 140, and now undisputed. Well, until they took his title. And Terrence pretty much said, "Take your title. I don't give a shit." And so they took his title. So they made Boots Ennis, who is a monster. Don't get it twisted. He is a monster. That possibly could be a 50-50 fight. He's a younger Terrence. Now, has he fought the competition and the big fights in front on that stage as Terrence? No, but his skill set is that. Boots is the truth. So anxious to see what happened now. I don't think Terrence will take the fight unless they put up some big money and say, "Hey, all right, we're gonna put the money up," and they fight. But I mean, outside of that, big fights, that's pretty much the names. Like I said, immediately coming, we got Shakur Thursday, and then we got like you said, Andre and Benavidez next Saturday. I know Charlo is fighting on the undercard of that fight against Benavidez. Brother, look on that fight. If he ain't fighting that fight, he's fighting a fight against Benavidez's younger brother. I don't know if it's on that undercard or not.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. Damn.
But he's finally not the one that lost to Canelo, the brother who ain't fought in like 2 years, who was he was undisputed.
Damn, now my just acted up. Fuck.
But outside of that, it's pretty much for the boxing news. Tank still ain't got nothing lined up.
Look who it is, just in time.
Hey, Miss Katia, how you doing?
Look who it is.
Katia, you came in just at the end of Kenny's Corner, winding it up. So your timing was perfect. So as always, if anybody has any questions, you definitely can ask about fighting during the podcast. We still will answer your questions. And outside of that, that's pretty much it for Kenny's Corner.
Pretty much it. Welcome, Miss Katia.
Thank you. How are you guys?
Well,
the only thing I can say, I hope your damn Hurricanes did a whole lot better last week than your other teams did.
Yeah, it hasn't been looking good, that's for sure.
I couldn't.
Hopeless with football.
I can't talk.
Yeah. Now my internet's all jacked up now. I don't know why, but whatever. My joint's all messed up. Oh, here we go. Queen. But yeah, man. I'll start off. I'll ease you in, Katia.
Okay.
But what do they call it?
Yeah.
This dude.
Man. Good story, man. Good story. The sad part, he was not playing bad in Arizona, bro. They beat Dallas. They played the shit out of us. I think they got the one blowout. Somebody beat the shit out of him. He got maybe one blowout while he was there, but he kept them in games like the whole time he was there.
He played well.
Yeah, I guess Kyler Murray was coming back, so they were like, "Okay, we'll get rid of him."
Of course. Yeah.
Yep. Damn, nice transition. You're pretty good.
Yeah. Kyler, hey, won his first game, came back. I didn't watch a whole lot of it, but from what I did see, he looked the part. Maybe that time sitting out and he realized, like, yo.
Yeah. He's had a conflict tonight. He had to take care of some personal stuff. So it's just us three tonight. Hold on, I put another dude in the box. I actually did that once too, crazy enough. But yeah, he looked good. I saw like a few plays. He looked good as far as being mobile and running. He looked real good. But
well, I mean, he set the time out. I don't know. He didn't rush himself back, so
he did. And then your boy Deshaun Watson wasn't great, but he came through at the end.
Here's the thing. You do not have to be great. You just have to be great at the time you need to be. You ain't got to be great the whole game. But when it's time to be great, that's those games are what they paid him $263 million. Win those games. Win the game. They can give a shit if he got 400 yards and 5 touchdowns and they lose. You got 180 to 200 yards with 2 touchdowns, but one of those touchdowns or one of those drives put us over top to win. You earned your 263. Right. If you do that all year, you earned it. And that's what they paid him to do, to beat those kind of teams, to beat the Ravens, to beat the Bengals. So that's what they paid him to do. So, big up to Deshaun, man.
They just Cleveland is I mean, Baltimore. I mean, I forgot who said it, but like they're always, losing these games in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
You got a competent, or more than competent, if you got a good quarterback and you like within 2 scores, you got a good chance of winning the game.
I seen a stat where he has the second most or third most interceptions, talking about in the fourth quarter. Yeah, in the fourth quarter. That's where he decides to play like shit.
And then I've seen some Ravens games where John Harbaugh is just like, what are you doing? Just make some dumb decisions. Like, what are you doing? So, we got a big game this week. We'll talk about it later, but it was. Hey. So I know you weren't here last week, Katya, but when we had to pick, I was debating on picking Houston. I was like, I can't pick against my team, but I was not surprised we lost. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna say it till. I ain't gonna say y'all messed up taking Bryce Young, but
I absolutely think we did.
Just watching this dude at Ohio State, I was like, this dude is gonna be good. And then he's even better than I thought he was gonna be. His boy is like.
Here's the thing before I would say y'all messed up, Katya, because you got some quarterbacks can come in and do what CJ Stroud is doing. And then you got some quarterbacks got to learn the speed, and that first year of learning it, they get better. So
but
give
he's
him
tiny. You couldn't even use him for a quarterback sneak.
Oh, no.
Quarterback if you can't use him for a quarterback sneak, in my opinion. Why did we go with this guy? I knew this was gonna happen. Like, I was like, oh, we're gonna make this push for this one guy, and he's not gonna be it, and it should be the other guy. And I just knew this was gonna happen. I mean, I hope that next year or the year afterwards.
Maybe he takes his bumps and bruises this year, and the light bulb and the light bulb comes on, and he becomes.
But he looks terrible.
Yeah, no, he doesn't look good. He doesn't look good at all.
Like, they said he's supposed to be smart. He can't read that field.
He can't. I haven't seen a game.
No, it's terrible. It's almost hopeless. But
have you went to watch them live yet?
Have I what?
Have you watched them live? Have you went down to Charlotte and watched them?
I'm not wasting my money going to Charlotte to watch them lose. They're terrible.
Well, I guarantee you this week coming up, this weekend, they will have more freaking Dallas Cowboy fans than Charlotte fans.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not fake.
Our fan base is not that great here.
Now, if you go back and watch the replay on that miss bitch, anytime you see a Achilles snap, Kevin Durant, him, you'll see that calf do a jump move. It jerks and jumps. It just like something exploded in his leg. And anytime they slow it down and you see the pressure, and then all of a sudden that calf, it's like an earthquake, just vibrates. 9 out of 10 times that's Achilles rupture.
Yeah, I think Rodgers just picked like an unconventional or like new way of healing his Achilles that's probably different from what most people do, and it seems to be working out great for him. It's impressive.
Well, we know he'll drink the frog. He'll drink the poison frog juice, so we know he'll do some crazy shit anyway.
Wouldn't it be something if this dude comes back and they're like still in the hunt? Because nobody does. Half the AFC is still in the hunt for wild card spots.
I know it's tough. I mean, I like that there's so much competition. It's so like up and down. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, there's of course 1 or 2 teams in the league that are very dominant, but I kind of like that it's back and forth.
Really not this year. It's not. It's really not like nobody just saying that is the Super Bowl this year. I mean, San Francisco looked like it and then lost 3 straight. Now this weekend they look like monsters. They got their whole team back with Trent Williams and Debo. They got them back and they swag came back, but Purdy looked like, you know, the Purdy's been balling again. But this year is a very, I mean, you got some teams like, and it hurts my tongue almost can't say this, but Dallas looks like freaking scary. But
they haven't played anybody.
But no, the 2 teams they have played, they lost to. That's the thing. Dallas is dominant like they're supposed to be against teams they're supposed to beat. They blow them out. But as soon as they play teams that they say, okay, here's your judging stick, they lost to both of them. And then San Fran put the whooping on their ass. And then they played Philly pretty tough. And end up being a good game. But that's what I say. You watch Dallas and you're like, man. But like I said, until they beat a team that is a 50-50 game or a game that they're supposed to lose by a couple of points, until they win one of those games, the jury's still out on Dallas.
Yeah, I think a lot of NFC teams like Philly, for example, the Niners, they look way better than they actually are because the conference is completely different. I feel like the AFC is a much harder conference than the NFC. So I'm curious to see how those teams play against some AFC teams and see how they stack up.
Yeah, they just.
Well, yeah, I mean, I like football when you can't say that is the Super Bowl winning team. I like it when it's like, I don't know. They can do it, and they can do it, and they can do it, but we really right now today, we really can't say nobody is standing out to say that is the Super Bowl winners this year.
Yeah, it's a refreshing change for sure. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. I like it when it's like that also.
Katya, you.
What now?
I was thinking about you last night. I really was.
That was the worst ending ever. After all that, I swear we're cursed.
And Russell Wilson did exactly what we talked about Deshaun Watson. He didn't have a great game, but when it counted, when the money is on the line,
turnovers anyway.
That started the game off with it. And I think they didn't play that guy like the damn third quarter. I think they sit his ass down like for a long time. Because I was going in and out last night, and they was like, hey, they finally put the whatever his name back in. He sit for a while. They was pretty damn mad at him.
Yeah, I mean, Cook ran the ball great. I don't know why we didn't run the ball more. We only did it at the end, and then all of a sudden, they had something going. But I mean, our defense, it's like half the team is gone. Like it's literally just a bunch of third string players on our defense. They held the team.
Yep.
Why are we relying on like the walking wounded to hold us together? The offense should be doing their job and scoring, and they should have just ran the ball. And I don't know what Josh Allen was doing. It was just, I don't know. And I mean, a lot of fans are happy with the Dorsey.
Yeah. I mean,
he can throw 10 touchdowns, but he also can throw 10 interceptions. Right. He's actually putting you in the mind of when Jameson Winston threw 40 touchdowns and 40 interceptions, or 40 touchdowns and 20. What was it?
30.
Yeah.
30.
So he's putting in that mind like, okay, he's gonna go out and score points, but goddamn, he gives the other team a chance to score points too.
One of those, Gabe Davis popped the ball up and didn't catch it, so then it got tipped off and someone else caught it. So that one wasn't really Josh's fault. Like, some of it was he threw it well, but some things like the handoff mishap with Cook, where he just dropped the ball before he gave it to the running back. That was like, come on. That's a come on, man moment.
Yeah. I mean, he's like the modern day Brett Favre. Like,
yes,
he's
he
gonna
is the modern day Brett Favre.
throw 4,000 yards. He's gonna throw 30 touchdowns. He's gonna sling it. And
Because that strong arm he has, he would try passes that he shouldn't try.
Shouldn't try. It's just, yeah. And then he had a couple. There was that one on the right side, like in the first quarter, that the linebacker, and he's not even really a start. He's like really a second string linebacker. He picked him off, but he only had 1 foot in bounds. I'm like, here we go. And he's just, I don't know. And then I was watching somebody today, and they made a good point. I forgot who it was, but they were saying that this dude just isn't a leader. Like, he'll be on the bench, and other players got to come up to him and cheer him up.
Like, Diggs.
Come on, man. This is going to be all right.
I was watching a show that was interesting this morning because they was like, if this season continues and they don't end up contending or get a good playoff run or possible Super Bowl, is like they could see Diggs like asking for a trade.
Yep.
Well, have you heard his brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, his brother said like, "Yo, bro, get the hell out of there" or some shit. I was like, damn.
That's them talking, saying, I gotta get up out of here. And all he did was tweet what they've been talking about.
Yep.
Well, this is step one with Ken Dorsey leaving. And I don't know. I was thinking that, probably what's going to happen. I can see Brian Daboll getting fired by the Giants. And then
us hiring him back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, he and Josh Allen worked well together. So, I mean, that would be good news for Bills fans, but
they did. Like,
man, it's a mess.
Who was biggest free agent? Damn, if I know. I can't think of anybody's.
Yeah, I guess it's during the season, so it's hard to. I don't know.
That's just
it's hard to say.
Yeah,
Who's that?
Leave it up to this bitch to think that they asking a serious question and then come behind with the damn Atlanta Orcas.
Orcas, yeah. So they just, and then last week, I was wishing you were going to be on last week so we could talk Bengals Bills, but
you guys deserve to win. You guys look good that week. We did not. I knew our defense would struggle, but our offense, I mean, it's just
bad, yeah. And then you guys' schedule is crazy.
We have the hardest schedule. There's just no way.
Oh my God.
It's good that Joe Cool looked good last week, because this week, woo.
Yeah, what happened to them? That's what I don't understand about the Bengals. They look so good against us. And I was like, okay, they're back. This is what they looked like after last year. The season ended. And then you're like, what happened?
That one interception in the end zone, I was like, who the hell was he throwing the ball to?
Yeah.
But
I was thinking about you. I was like, Megan, like, I can hear Megan now, like, what are you doing?
Yep.
Boyd missed that catch.
I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I just right through his hands.
Made that?
I know. I mean, it was a little high, but he still should have caught it. And then, like, our secondary is young, but they've been playing well. But I counted, there was like 6 or 8 plays where Texans wide receivers were wide open. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then I was watching some Bengals thing, and somebody was saying that the plays were good plays, but the plays just weren't, they were just slow for some reason. Like, everybody was like a step slow on Sunday. And Joe Burrow was like, I don't know if he had a problem with his girl or his mom. Like,
that's what he said about Josh Allen.
Something
right. Because he was just like, he just would look like he was just going through the motions. And those picks were just like, what are you doing?
And you guys didn't have Higgins.
Didn't have T. Higgins at all. Nope. It just, yes. And then this week, we got Baltimore, and I think they're going to win, but it's just.
I think you can beat Baltimore.
Yeah. Baltimore just, they don't scare me at all.
They're like.
They are.
They're definitely a roller coaster.
They definitely are.
Odell on that one touchdown catch, though, he showed a little speed when he caught that damn. He shot out like a rocket. I was like, okay.
Yeah, he showed a little speed. So we get a little bit of hockey. Anything going on in the hockey world? Oh, I know something that happened last week.
What?
Yeah, you know he
Let's
was
go.
talking. You
Let's go Rangers.
he was talking junk when you wasn't here when the Rangers.
Rangers.
Ugh. Shut the F up.
And that's the closest out of all the time I've known Katya to hear her cussing. That's the closest I've ever heard.
Yeah, that game was not fun, but don't worry, we won't meet again. Trust me. We will have a win. But no, the Canes have been doing good. We are second in the Metro behind the Rangers with that loss. But but we're still doing all right. And really like hockey is like hello. Hockey's like not as dramatic, I feel like, as football and like basketball because it's like a very long season. But right now, like as far as free agents, Patrick Kane is still on the market. He had a big hip surgery, which is why I think his thing has been delayed. So he's talking to a few teams, and that's going to be like a big thing that everyone's waiting on to see where he ends up going. But other than that, there's not like a whole lot going on. As far as like the standings, Boston is of course number 1 in the Atlantic Division. No surprise there. Florida's number 2. And then in the Metro, the Rangers are first. The Canes are second. And then in the West, Dallas has actually moved up to first place, and then Colorado is second in the Central Division. And then in the Pacific, so the very West, of course, the Vegas Golden Knights are number 1, and then the Vancouver Canucks are number 2. But it's a long season, and it goes up and down, up and down. So,
did you see that they arrested a suspect? No, well, they
arrested for the murder.
Yeah, over and on you. Yeah, it's.
I'm lost on this. Well, who got murdered?
The guy who got killed a couple weeks ago
on the ice.
Yeah.
Also, they arrested somebody for it.
Somebody got arrested. Yeah, they didn't say who, but somebody got arrested.
Yeah, there's like they're on the case. So I don't know what's gonna come of that yet.
That's God, who knows? Just that's crazy. But anything else in the hockey world?
Not really. There's rumors that there might be a change coming to the NHL's 3-on-3 overtime format. So the overtime format in the playoffs is different from the regular season. In the regular season, we normally do 3-on-3 hockey, but it's rumored that it might change. But they haven't said anything yet.
Would it change for this season or next season?
I have no idea. They're just like trying to reduce the amount of time, I guess, that there's puck possession. So they're trying to make it like a half court type thingy instead of a full court for some reason. I don't know if they're just trying to like shorten the length of the games because I think overtime is like 5 minutes, and then after that it goes to a shootout. So I don't know, but I don't know if they actually will change it, but it's just been like a big rumor and like talked about right now. So.
All right, thanks for a little hockey update. I'm sure the Rangers will. I'm not going to say anything. Why jinx it?
You just wait. This is a long season, and you Rangers fans don't deserve to win.
Love it. The only New York team I like, the Rangers. That's it. That is it. Did y'all see today? I don't know if y'all big lacrosse fans. I'm not, but
I'm not neither. But hey, we are a sports show, so good thing.
Pacific, Jesus, Premier Lacrosse League. So they started like 2018 or 2019, but they didn't have their teams didn't have cities. They just had like teams, 8 or 10 teams, and they just were like a traveling concert. So they would just play each other, but in various towns and cities, whatever. So today they announced that they're actually having 8 teams with home cities.
Okay.
They're gonna start.
For all the lacrosse fans out there, shout out to y'all.
The lacrosse fans. So it's
Yeah.
there's 4.5 teams in the East. I say half, you see why, but 4 teams in the East. So it's New York, Boston, Philly, Maryland, and then the West. It's Utah, Denver, California, and Carolina.
Carolina.
Yeah, yeah, they're in the West.
A lacrosse.
So
Okay.
We have a lacrosse team.
Yep, the Carolina Chaos.
Chaos.
Yep. So it's the
Hey,
Utah. It's
all
the
the Hurricanes cause chaos logo. Okay.
yeah. So it's the Utah Archers, and these are all teams. There's these clubs had their names prior to this, so they just assigned them a city. It's
Okay.
Utah Archers, Carolina Chaos, Denver Outlaws, Carolina Redwoods in the West, and the East is the New York Atlas. Stupid. Boston Cannons, Philadelphia Water Dogs, and the Maryland Whip Snakes.
Whip sneaks. Wow.
Guess they said all the names that took shit. We gotta be creative.
Yeah, and the Chaos, which I don't get this at all. But guess what y'all Carolina, guess what y'all's logo is? There's an insect. I'll just say that. It's an insect for chaos.
A bee,
Okay.
like a hornet.
No, that would kind of make sense. But you're close to stinging. It's a stinging insect. I don't understand
wasp?
this. Nope. A scorpion.
Scorpion.
Yep.
I guess that's scorpion.
Scorpion.
How does a scorpion cause?
I don't get that.
Yeah.
I don't get that at all. Yeah. And then the archers, you would think it would be like a bow and arrow or a bullseye, something, but it's a damn.
Exactly.
It looks like a nail that's twisted on another nail. It just, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. But anyway, shout out to y'all lacrosse fans, like Kenny said, and it's another sport, and it's in the Olympics now, so it may blow up in like 3 or 4 years, like really, really blow up. So shout out to them. And hey, if kids in college can play pro sports for a couple years and make a few dollars,
Yeah, man. Another avenue to do something you love and make money doing it.
Yep. And speaking of college kids, I know singing that. Yeah, I don't know, and I didn't take time to research this, but I don't see how somebody as dominant as LSU was last year, ranked number 1, and then lose. I don't care if the team is ranked or top 10 or not, but lose your season opener.
Exactly. Here's the thing that kills me, that blew me away about that game, because generally in women's basketball, the top tier teams kill. Like if you top 10 and you don't play another top 10 or top 25, you play it's like not even competitive. So I'm like, what was they still high from or drunk from the damn game when they won the national championship or what? I don't know. The women's basketball, that's the one thing that I used to complain about, is like, generally with women's basketball, if you was ranked high like that and you played another team, it's like, this game ain't even worth watching because they beat them so bad. But
kill them. Yeah.
Maybe it opens their eyes and they go from here and do their thing. But yeah, I seen that and I was like, wow, LSU lost the opening to Colorado, and Colorado wasn't even ranked.
Nope.
So yeah, that's women's. That was eye opening there. But I mean, 5 players on each side of the damn court, so
anything can happen. Yeah,
anything can happen.
Anything can happen. And then when teams start, this goes for pro sports too, but more so with college. But if you got a bullseye on your back and some hate, man, people will get up for you.
You doggone right. And I don't give a damn if you rank or whatever motivation they can get. And I think that's the biggest thing Colorado and Deion them is finding out right now. Because I think the sports world knew that, and then we're going to get into that a little bit later. The sports world knew that they wasn't team to be really worried about winning it. But I mean, all the publicity and I think every team them is like we don't kick they butt and they get up for them.
Yep. That's so true. What do you call it? You've been keeping up with this university?
Yeah, I've been watching it a little bit. So pretty much the whole thing is about they supposedly sent a coach to other teams and was stealing their signs.
Yep.
And so Jim Harbaugh, Michigan suspended him the first 3 games of the season, kind of doing their own thing. You know, our teams to try to jump in front of it, and suspended him against 3 teams that it didn't matter because it was going to kick their ass anyway. So then the season went on, and they, he got over that, and the season went on. They talked about it, and then damn NCAA. No, this is Big Ten. The NCAA still ain't did nothing yet. This is the Big Ten. The Big Ten came in and was like, nah, we got some more shit for your ass. And they suspended him the last 3 games, which this weekend won't make a difference, Maryland, but that last one is Ohio State.
Yeah.
So, I think I've seen somewhere where they're trying to appeal it or do something where get a stay or something they call in it where he can coach.
On Friday.
So they won last week when he wasn't there. They if he ain't there this week, they pretty much probably gonna dog Maryland, and that Ohio State game, we'll see.
Yep, and I tell you,
and even if he's there, that's still a we'll see. Ohio State got a good team, but
yeah, and I don't think he would have got suspended if he just wasn't like such an asshole sometimes.
No, Harbaugh is a different individual.
Yeah,
he's a different individual. He talks a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that did not help him none talking a lot. I seen him this morning when I woke up. He was, I was watching ESPN or he was watching me till I woke up, and he was talking, and even the sports announcer was like, "What in the hell is he talking about?" I'm like, he goes on like little rants and stuff he talks about is like, what in the hell is Jim Harbaugh talking about?
Yep.
So we'll see. We'll see if they suspend him or if it stays up. And if so,
he's suspended from the sidelines, but he can still coach, like, I guess outside of the games.
Like in the booth, he can?
Yeah, something came out over the weekend that said that he's suspended from the sidelines during games.
Mm-hmm.
But he can.
I don't know. I would have to look that up because I would think if he's suspended, it'd be hard pressed. Now I did hear something that he's going to this game. They don't know if he's traveling with the team or he's traveling. So I mean, it could be some truth to what you're saying. But that still would be like not really a suspension because if you're in the booth, your player's not seeing you sitting on the sideline, but you're calling the game from upstairs. You're still coaching. So that would be kind of crazy. But like I said, the NCAA still hasn't did anything yet, which I don't think they're gonna do nothing this year, to be honest with you. Because it's 2 games left. Well, 3 counting the conference title game. So you got Maryland, Ohio State conference title game, and then bowls.
Yeah.
So 4 games in all.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do anything this year. They'll do something.
Yeah. I think they'll take what the Big Ten did, and then I guess he goes to court or something Friday to try to get back on the sideline. But worst case scenario, he got to sit out against Maryland. He got to sit out against Ohio State. Then he'll come back. Because I don't know if they win or lose against Ohio State if he still makes the conference because they beat Penn State. So I don't know how that will work. Well, I guess I don't know. I guess they got an east and a west side. So I don't know if Ohio State and them are both in the west or the east. I don't know how that works.
What's up, Cuzzo?
What's going on, Cuzzo? Cuzzo happy man again this weekend.
He's happy again.
2 straight games in a row.
He's happy again.
Yeah, 2 straight games in a row.
Yeah. So speaking of and continuing with college coaches, this this is crazy.
Listen, send me home. Send me home.
Crazy. Like
Send
I know,
me home.
and part of that money was when LSU was going after him, but ended up hiring Brian Kelly, right? But I just don't see how you can pay somebody $78 million to not coach, to not do something.
Send me. You're gonna give me 77.6. Send me home. I ain't looking for another job for 2 or 3 years. I'm fishing and traveling and whatever. And then you probably get a little. I mean, he's a coach, so he probably get the itching again. But for a couple of years,
nothing.
I'd scratch my itch doing something way in other places.
Coach a damn high school team.
Yeah, whatever. Exactly. Like y'all ain't even got to pay me. I just like the coach. I'm getting $77.6 million.
Him and the Raiders with Joshua Daniels, but it's crazy. It's like you like sign these coaches to these crazy deals, and then just move on. I mean, not in his case. He just whatever. He was there for like 4 years, but sign these coaches that are guaranteed deals, and then get rid of them and move on. And it's like money is like whatever, it's no object. Whether it's your own personal money, like Mark Davis, the Raiders, or these boosters in schools who are like.
I know it's all subject a little bit. Ain't the Raiders still playing Gruden also? Because they lost 84.6 with the last fines, and then Gruden was a $99 million, $100 million, and they still good night.
Yep, just
woof.
Y'all gonna give me some money? I'll,
exactly. Shit. I mean, goddamn, I'll take 6 digits. You ain't got to give me $100 million. Give me high fives. Give me 85,000. Shit.
Jesus, it's just
good night. They playing with M's like they got damn dollars.
Right. So Brian Daboll's probably gonna get fired, and then I don't know, like Scott McDermott. Like if they don't do anything next year, he's fired next year. I don't know how long his contract is, but it's just crazy how these like coaches and primarily just football coaches just sign these deals and they're like, all right, we're not winning, move on. It's just insane. It's just insane to me. And it's sticking with football.
Yeah, man.
I didn't see this, but I saw something today.
Yeah.
Players are decommitting from Dion, which I guess you're gonna expect this now and why commit early, or you can just change your mind and some people,
I don't think it's a great big deal because I think Dion can recruit. People are people are still gonna play for Dion.
Yeah.
You're right, cuz that is a drop in the bucket for billionaires. You're right.
True. Can I get a little syringe full of that?
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Just drop some in your pocket when I walk by. Some shit.
Shit.
But I mean, Dion is like we was talking earlier. Dion, one of those polarizing figures that every team wants to beat, and a lot of people want to play for. And then you got some people that may get turned off by the all the antics that go on at Colorado and what comes with Dion. Right. So I still think now what I do know, if they don't win, they got to win their next 2 games to even make the doggone bowl now, because that'll put them at 6-6. So if they don't win their next, and one of them I think is against a ranked team, Utah. One of them is against Utah. They got one they should win. I think is against somebody I was looking, and it's not a team that's ranked or nothing. But the other one is against Utah, who was ranked like 16. So they got to win their last 2 games just to make a bowl, because you got to be 6. And that's the thing. And I guarantee college football is rooting for him because they know people are going to travel if he's in a bowl.
Yep.
And that's that's what he has turned. I mean, and even though they're what 3-4, 3-6, 4-6. Yeah, because they got to win 2 more games. 4-6. Bro, they won one game last year.
One game. Yep.
Nobody was going to watch Colorado play. Now every game is full, and you know, even though it ended up being TCU was what TCU people thought it was, but when they played them, they was ranked. I mean, he won. So, and I root for him. I hope they win 2 more and get in some kind of Jimmy the Cricket Bowl or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever bowl he gets into, and you know, but it is what it is. I mean, it's a business, and he has done good business for Colorado. He has done great business for Colorado.
The school and the state.
Yeah, the merchandise, the everything. You know, anything he touched and advertised and whatever. I mean, people was coming to games, stars and entertainers, and everybody was coming to game. So he put them on the map without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people got mad at Deion. Was like, well, he could have stayed and did that at Jackson State. No, he couldn't.
No, he couldn't have.
People was not coming down to Jackson State and watching it. He did get Jackson State on. He did get game day at Jackson State. I mean, that was big in itself. But Jackson State, unfortunately, does not have the money that Colorado. Even though Colorado was sorry, Colorado was still a Division I major school. They had money. There were rich alumni that was waiting on somebody like Deion to come in and make that team relevant, and we'll open the bank. And that's what they've done. So for the people out there that say, well, he sold out and he could have turned and made Jackson State the MEAC like this, it's just not the same.
Not the same. And just say thank you, Deion, for even going to Jackson State and putting them on the map. Like,
it's just not the same. The money is not there to turn those kind of schools. I wish it was, and I hope one day it do. I would love for, 10 5-star recruits to go to a MEAC school and put them on the map. But I mean, they would get that school exposure while they was there. But just like when they leave, just like when Deion left Jackson State, you don't hear nothing from Jackson State no more. That's just the unfortunate, realistic part of what it is.
Yep, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Turn into our picks. So Katya, I made 2 picks for you, which I would assume you would have made out of the 4. But that lovely Thursday night game, God.
Who was that? The Bears and the
Panthers.
Carolina, yeah.
We actually could have won that game.
But we lost on points, didn't we?
Yeah, the guys picked the Bears, but I gave you the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bears were given 4 points. So since they lost by 3, you won.
Yes, the Panthers gave me something. They may not have won, but I won.
But
you won.
That game was just God.
Yeah, that was. I don't even think I watched a minute of that game.
It was.
I saw like maybe real time, maybe like 20 minutes. It was just
I think I turned and watched 1 or 2, and I was like, I can't watch this shit.
It's so bad.
I know. Feel bad for me. Because we're going to be like that for a long time.
Yeah. What's going? And then Sunday night, Jets and the Raiders. I forgot actually your pick, but I didn't pick anything for you. But me, Chung, and Kenny picked the Raiders, and the Jets the one game Zach Wilson plays decent. I don't know if y'all watched the game, but
I watched some of that one.
He was playing pretty well, but every time they did something positive, they get a flag and just set him back up. Take 1 step forward, 3 steps back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a mess. So we all picked the Raiders.
Did we win?
Yeah, we won.
Points and all?
Yeah, the Raiders were getting.
Oh, okay.
Jets, that game was over by the first quarter. And then last night, Katya, I figured you would pick the Bills. We all picked the Bills.
Yes.
So we all took an L on that one.
Yes, we did.
Took a big L on that one. And then
I think we would have won.
Yeah, I really thought they were going to win because the Broncos were just And then upset game, Chung picked the Jaguars. They got blown out by San
I
Francisco.
know that was a little surprising. I thought it'd be a little bit more competitive.
Yeah, that was a shock to me. Like they just. And then I heard something today. I didn't get a chance to look it up, but I heard something was like, Justin Fields has more touchdown passes than Trevor Lawrence this year. I think that's why I heard that.
Damn.
I didn't get a minute to verify it, but I heard that, yeah. Which is telling. Kenny picked the Commandos.
We lost, but I won.
And then I picked the Browns, which I was like, ugh, but I got to do it. It was
but
Browns,
you won.
But I won. It was the Browns or Houston. I can't pick against my teams. I picked the Browns. I got that. So this week, me and Kenny went 2-2. Katya, you were 1-1, and then Chung was 1-3. So for the year, Kenny is in first place, 22-15. I'm second, 21-16. Katya third place, 11-19, and Chung is bringing up the rear, third place, 13-24. So this week, Thursday night, game of the year. You know where I'm going. The Bengals at the Ravens.
Oh, we know where you're going.
And the Ravens are giving the Bengals 3.5 points.
Same here.
Beat them. I think the Bengals are going to beat them.
So if they're giving, can you explain it?
So that means the Ravens are winning 3.5. Anytime somebody giving, that means they're
the favorite.
Giving the other team points.
Right. They're the favorite.
Okay.
They're the favorite.
And then if you're getting, then you're the loser.
Yes.
Yep, you're getting. Wow, man. I don't.
Yeah.
I know both of these teams are probably going to play better. You can't even say cold weather because they're both used to playing in cold weather.
It's tough.
I gotta go Ravens just cause he's going Bengals to try to shake it up. And it's a 50-50 game anyway.
Yeah.
Is Higgins coming back?
Who?
No, he's out.
Who?
T. Higgins.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Ravens with that.
He's out.
I think I'm gonna go Bengals.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever beef Joe Burrow had with his girl, he had better fix that problem between yesterday and tomorrow, because we got business to do on Thursday. Sunday night, the Vikings at the Broncos. I think this is going to be a good game.
Yeah, that got a chance to be a damn good game. Josh Dobbs is balling.
Josh Dobbs is balling.
Broncos looked pretty decent last night, though.
I'm gonna stick with him. I'm going with Josh Dobbs.
Yeah, I think I'm leaning more towards the Vikings.
I'm going Broncos.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm either gonna get some separation or you're gonna kick my ass this week. Get some separation or you catching me this week.
I hope I at least win one of these.
The second best game of the year, Monday night. The Eagles at the Chiefs.
I'm picking the Chiefs at Arrowhead. AFC against NFC. Chiefs.
I agree. Katya.
I can't bet against them losing at home like that. And they both came out of a really long bye.
Yep.
Because they both had bye weeks and they don't play till Monday. So it's almost like an extended amount of time.
This is
brother against brother. We're probably going to see Taylor Swift.
Oh, you know.
Yeah. We're definitely going to see Taylor Swift.
We're going to see Mama Kelsey, too. It's going to be horrendous.
Yep. And you know, DeAndre Swift is going to take a picture with Taylor Swift. And then it's going to be that letter Swift. Yeah, like,
yeah.
So who you going with, Matt?
I'm going with the Chiefs.
I'm going with the Eagles. I tell you, boy, I'm getting some separation or I'm going to be in trouble after this week.
Yep. All right. Now, look, beforehand, and every game except for the Sunday night, I think is more than 3 points. I think we got from this week.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit to pick from.
Yeah. We got a lot this week. Who is Prince? Oh, Lord.
Like the singer Prince, Purple Rain
Yeah.
Prince,
Singer Prince or Prince Nana?
or like Prince of Bel-Air.
She's talking about Miss Bitch talking about Prince because Prince used to play basketball. He actually played basketball in high school.
The Purple Rain guy?
Yeah, he's a bad. You never seen the Dave Chappelle skit? You never seen the Dave Chappelle skit?
No.
You didn't watch the Dave Chappelle skit where they talk about Charlie Murphy and then went to Prince's house to hang out, and Prince challenged him to a basketball game.
I saw Dave a couple weeks ago here at PNC.
You did? How was it?
It was so funny.
Yeah, the Prince played ball, and they said he's a damn decent little guard.
Miss Bush got the Broncos too.
Oh, at first I was like broccoli.
Like, what you get? Order some food. All right, singing neighbor. What we got for upsets?
Upsets. All right. The Titans are at Jacksonville. Jacksonville is giving the Titans 6.5. The Chargers are in Green Bay. The Chargers are giving Green Bay 3. The Giants are in JFK. Well, I don't even know if that's the name of our stadium no more. Are they in Washington? I don't think it's JFK no more. In Washington, and we are giving the Giants 9.5. Good night.
They're gonna beat them by 50.
Not Miami. Raiders are coming to Miami. Miami is giving them 12. Cardinals are going to Houston. Houston is giving the Cardinals 4. Chicago is going to Detroit. Detroit is giving them 9.5. Steelers are going to Cleveland. Cleveland are giving them 3.5. Dallas is going to Carolina. They're giving Carolina 10.5.
Uh-oh. There you go.
49ers, Tampa Bay are going to San Francisco. San Francisco is giving them 11.5. Yeah. And the Jets are going to Buffalo, and Buffalo is giving them 7.
Oof.
You got first dibs, Katya.
I know. Gotta think.
Don't do it. Do it. I know you're going to do it.
I'm just looking through the games right now. Okay, so I definitely think the Lions are going to beat the Bears. So I can't choose that one.
Okay.
Chargers.
What they got to beat them by 10 points. Which they
10
probably will.
points.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're giving
9.5. So they have to win by 10.
All right, that's a maybe. Let me say Bears. Okay. Then Chargers and Packers. I think the Chargers will win. By how many points is it?
Chargers are giving the Packers only 3.
Okay, yeah, they're good.
And they are going from Cali to the frozen tundra.
Cardinals and Texans. Definitely think Houston's gonna win.
Yeah, Cardinals, Texans. Texans, they are in Houston, and they're giving the Cardinals 4.
I think Houston will win. I think the Jaguars will beat the Tennessee Titans. And it was by like.
Well, you're not so much looking at the Jaguars beating the Titans. You're trying to see, can the Titans stay within 6.5 of the Jaguars?
Okay.
That's what you're looking at.
Okay.
You don't care. You care about the points.
Okay. How many points is the Commanders supposed to beat the Giants by?
9.5.
Yeah. They'll do that. The Giants are
and then Bucks and 49ers, how much were the points?
Who?
The 49ers and Tampa.
They're giving them 11.5 points.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And then how many points was the Jets and Bills game?
Jets, y'all are giving them 7.
So we'll have to beat them by more than a touchdown.
Yep. So y'all winning 7-0 right now.
Okay.
No, the Jets are winning 7-0 right now.
Yeah, the Jets are getting 7 points.
Yeah, Jets are getting 7, so that means the Jets are up 7-0 right now. So y'all would have to beat them 8-7.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't be 7-7 because it's a break even.
Wait, so Buffalo has to beat the Jets like 21 to like 14.
No, 21-13.
Right. 22 to 14. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the Seahawks and Rams was not one.
No,
Okay.
that's a 1-point game.
And that was pretty much it, right? Because no Vikings, Broncos.
No, Vikings Broncos. That's the Sunday night game. Plus, it's only 2.5. It's only 2.5 anyway.
Okay, so it's between the Bears and the Jets.
Yep.
And I don't want to pick against my team. So the Bills have to win by more than a touchdown.
Yep.
And the Lions have to win by how many points again?
Pretty much 10 points. It's 9.5. So there's no half points. They're killing you with that. So they pretty much need to beat them by 10. Can't get a half point in football.
Okay. I guess I can't pick against the Bills. I'm gonna go with the Bears.
We're going to Bears. Okay.
That is okay.
And they're getting how many points in your neighbor?
9.5.
That's not bad. I am debating between the Bucks and the Packers. I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I'm going with the Bucks. And they're getting how many? 11.5?
Yeah, they're giving the Bucks 11.5. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bucks.
It's a lot of points, especially when the Bucks, they're not great. I don't even know if they're good, but that's a lot of points. But we've been seeing a lot of damn blowouts this year.
Yeah, and the other thing is like this. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't trust any of these other quarterbacks. Like, it's sad to say I'm trusting Baker Mayfield.
I'm gonna take Kyler Murray to have another good game, and I don't know if they beat him, but I think it's close. So I'm gonna take the Cardinals in the 4.
Cardinals in the 4. All right. I was thinking that one. I was like, let me just get another touchdown.
I almost we should win, but that 9.5, I'm like, I might want to take the damn Giants.
Dude, let me tell you something. The Giants can't. No. They're going to kill the Giants.
He said, nah. I meant, listen, bro. Hell, we scored 7 on them last time without their starting. Well, probably was better than they didn't have a starting quarterback.
Yeah. The Giants are just bad. And I was really teetering on taking the Jets, but
Zach Wilson.
Yeah, and they just can't score. They haven't scored a touchdown in like
no. Their defense is definitely keeping them in games, and their offense. And that's one of those offense don't help us lose by giving turnovers, and we'll keep us around to try to get maybe one possession where y'all do something.
Yeah.
And Buffalo really needs to win this game because we lost
Right.
against the Jets. So that's why I was like, I can't pick against the Bills. And their defense, I think, will hold Zach Wilson.
I think Buffalo definitely wins. I definitely think they. As long as Josh don't go out there and Brett Favre it up and get too crazy.
Because he's gonna throw at least one pick six, but that's gonna be the whole Jets offense. That's why I can't. Yeah. So, all right, good show, y'all. Good show. How about
man. Yeah. We missed you, Lowrider. Whatever you got going on, brother. We hope you get yourself together and see us here next week. I am on a podcast Thursday. A wrestling podcast.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find the name of this guy. He hit me up about 2 weeks ago and asked me what I do as podcast. He did Chili. He had Chili on there, and then he hit me up, and asked me what I do as part, and I said, of course, yeah. So let me see.
8
Trying
o'clock.
to see, huh?
It better not be at 8 o'clock because you know what I'm doing.
No, it's like 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to find this guy's name, and then you know me, I ain't so
Yeah.
I can damn it. Hey, hold on.
Shut up, Miss Bitch.
I'm trying to find the name of it so I can shut the podcast I'm gonna be on, and I can't even find the
Is
shit.
that-
I don't know what
That's
that
me
is.
in social media though. Damn it, I thought I was gonna be able to find it. I guess I ain't. Cause he just hit me today, let me know did I forget, and I told him no, I didn't forget.
Thanks for tuning in,
Thank
Pops.
you.
Damn it. Hold on, one more place to look before I.
Well, while Kenny's looking, Ati, where can they find you?
You can find me on pretty much everything: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter or X, TikTok, at the Fit Katia and at Fit by Katia.
And you can find me on Twitter. I'm never calling it X. Twitter, Instagram, and Threads at KingMega_YGB. And Kenny, while he's still looking, you can find him in North Carolina.
Yeah.
And, while y'all check out Katia's page, drum roll, tomorrow is Katia's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
No.
Happy birthday to Miss Carolina Hurricanes herself.
Thank you.
Miss Bryce Young, Step.
Oh no, please don't copy that. He is a no.
So early happy birthday shout out to you, Katia.
Well, thank you.
I found the guy who sent it to me, but I can't.
MySpace. Is that still even around? Like, can you make a MySpace? Thank you.
How do you go?
I think I got interview for Drip Talk. Is the name of the guy's? Yeah, I think the name of the guy's podcast. But yes, I think it's the podcast. That's I'm doing his show. Yep, Drip Talk. I'm looking at it every time I'm going in. I'm seeing that over and over and over. So I'm doing his.
You know, it's going to be on like what platform it is.
I think he told me. Now I don't know if that StreamYard is us, but I think it's. I think it may be.
It's on YouTube.
Okay. Yeah.
The Wrestling Drip Podcast.
Yeah. That's the one I'm doing Thursday.
Okay, so y'all check that out. Check out See Your Neighbor on the Wrestling
Drip. I will be there,
talking a little. That works. All right, y'all. It's about that time. I'm gonna get something to eat, but yeah. What's this? Oh Lord. So Pops, yeah. How old are you gonna be, Katia? 21?
21. Yeah.
21.
That's one of the good ages. You even turn it backwards and you're even younger.
You can drink out of the family cup. You get when you come to New York.
You get my damn age, you turn it backwards and you're still damn. You're 54 and turn it around, you're still 45.
Still old.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Shout out to everybody tuned in, Miss Bitch, Pops, Chalmers.
And anybody who tuned in and didn't put your name up or say nothing to you, thank you for tuning in. And for you people that didn't tune in tonight, that's going to watch the show later, which we don't have a problem with that neither. Thank you for watching the show also.
Check us out. All right, y'all. This is Los Negros and La Nina signing off. Peace.
They don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a year.
We gonna cover it, brother. We got it. I'm gonna tell you exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid